Hey, good morning. What is up, team members? This meeting focuses on Together Chicago's education team, and I always like to get us grounded in the fact that this space and this opportunity goes beyond logos or brands. It goes beyond one organization, but this is an opportunity for us to, on a monthly basis, come together to dream towards how can we bring change to the education system? How can we best support youth and their families? And really allow these schools to see sustainable change because we showed up. So just always grateful, very thankful, and even privileged that you all see fit to join this space on a monthly basis. So what we're going to do is start this meeting off with introductions. We want everyone to go one by one to introduce yourself, and also take this opportunity that if there's anything coming up, events, if you have needs, if your organization has different things that you want us to brainstorm and think through with you, areas whereby you or your organization needs support, that's why this space exists, for us to serve, support, and be with each other. So let's go ahead and not only introduce ourselves, but in addition to that, let's also give updates as far as what's going on with your organization, and then also just kind of briefly speak to anything that you might want to share with the team. All right, go ahead and just pause this video, and let's get into some introductions. All right, so now that you all have had time to go through introductions, I want to first and foremost just state the fact that I am on my way to Miami, and that's why y'all are hearing a little bit of background noise here, because I'm in an airport, and I was committed that I didn't want to cancel this meeting. This meeting is very important to me, and we actually have an event coming up. So on October 7th, you all know by now we have our cafe event. So one thing I want to make sure first and foremost is that everybody is registered for that event. I'm really looking at this as an opportunity for you all to just kind of come and see what it is that we are doing when we have our events, and for you to start to dream and imagine what could it look like for your organization to be able to leverage the events that we're having locally in the Chicago area to support the mission and the work that you all are doing. I know some of our organizations are going to have vendor tables set up. So if you all are one of those organizations or desire to be one of those organizations, now is the time for us to talk through that. Unfortunately, Camille, or whoever's helping to facilitate this with Camille, won't be able to address those questions. But hopefully we're not only recording this, but in addition to that, we're keeping notes so that I can make sure that I follow up with anybody who had comments or questions about October 7th. Really quickly, as you all know, Arnie Duncan is going to be the keynote speaker for that event. Michelle Rutherford from NBC5 is going to be our host. I'm very excited. During the event, we're going to have school administrators and what we're calling now their villages of support present. And all of this is going to be really oriented towards how do we help to tackle issues that the schools face, whatever the top priorities are of the teachers and of the administrators. We want to serve them. We want to love on them. So this event allows us to all be in the same space to get some inspiration and also do some critical planning towards that end of building these villages of support and supporting each other. So very excited about the event, and definitely want you all to take time and opportunity. I don't have to be in this space for you all to just kind of talk through your ideas, your questions concerning the event, because again, I'm going to make sure that I get access to all of those things and I address them accordingly. And then also, October 7th obviously is right around the corner, but this space and this group, you all have opportunity to help me to shape everything that we do. We're still seeking volunteers, and Camille is actually the person who helps to manage that part of our events. So just make sure that if you are desiring actually to have a part in this program, that you let Camille know that so we can write it down. So I want you all to pause again and just take some time to share your excitement, to ask your questions, and engage surrounding the October 7th event. Go ahead, pause it. You all have conversation there. All right, for the last part of this meeting, hopefully I could lean in and be a part of this with you all as well. I'm wanting us to do this in breakout spaces. I don't know if we'll have opportunity for such, but for this last part, I want the community to open up and ask your questions, clarifying questions. I want you all to give your suggestions and ideas as far as how do we best grow this space. From my standpoint, actually a couple of years ago, we identified and articulated different committees that we want to have as a part of this work. And we're going to start really pressing towards that end again, as far as building out these committees. B7? Oh, okay. All right. So let's have that conversation. And just we'll get into it. So I'm having to switch gates here. Hopefully that's enough to get us going and to make sure that we're finding value from this time together. And just always very thankful for you all's time and your commitment to this work. All right, thank you.